Good morning. It's your girl Michelle from Healing Out Loud. Bringing you another. How you feel this morning? Hope everybody's feeling great. We've been talking a lot about healing out loud. I am a domestic violence victim, and I feel the need to inform other women, help other women reach back. Give back is a good word, because we should always be willing to help the next sister, no matter what you should be helping. Today's topic is about learning peace after abuse. Now, this is kind of important because we walked on eggshells for so long. So again, I'll be reading off my things I type up every day, because I'll forget stuff, and I know in this type of situation things are imperative. Every little bit of information helps. Some things are trigger points, some things are not, but this is a very serious matter. Domestic violence is real. All right. After living through abuse, peace can seem strange at first. Many of us are used to chaos, fear, arguments, tension, emotional pain that calms almost feelings unfamiliar. So if you see things, you'll be like, oh my God, like I haven't seen this in a whirl. And it gives you a different vibe. That's why I say you need counseling. You need someone to talk to, vent, but not to everybody. Again, remember, trust. Our minds and bodies may still be in survival mode long after the abuse have ended. For me, it has been about almost 8 years. I'm let me be honest, I'm still in a little fear, because I know for a fact that my abuser asked people about me, kind of look for me, because he think my mind is still weak, and my PFA ran out. So that's why I told you in the beginning, make sure you have a PFA. Some PFAs a lifetime. I could have had a lifetime, but he was a skillful liar and a mastermind manipulator. And some kind of way he said something to that judge, and the judge was like, okay, I'll put this for 18 months. And now if he was to find me, it would give me a reasonable pause to go back to the judge and say, see, I told you I needed a lifetime PFA. This man is not going to leave me alone because he think I'm weak. He think he got into the inner being of me and my peace. No, you didn't disturb nothing. You are a earth disturber, not me. Let me stick to my script here, because I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm here to help. Learning peace after abuse means understanding that you no longer live in fear. You no longer walk on eggshells. Explaining every move you make, or preparing yourself for someone else's anger. Bit, No. Peace is not weakness. It's a mindset. It's a calmness. It's your right. Peace is safety, freedom, healing, and finally being able to breathe again. You can go here. Remember, I told you, make sure you're not being followed. Check your rearview mirrors. Check your back mirrors. Check your surroundings. Look where you're going. Don't be so quick to jump out the car. Sit for a minute. Get to places early. Watch. Watch when you pull up. See who pulls up behind you. Always make sure you're safe in your surroundings. It takes a while. I still do it. I don't go the same route all the time. I change my routes. Certain stops, certain turns. If I feel funny, make a big U-turn. If you make a big U-turn behind me, or you keep following me after 3 miles, you're going to follow me to the nearest police station, because I done put it on my GPS in my car. That's how you have to live. Depend on your intensity of your abuse. Healing does not happen overnight. Some days you may feel strong. Other days you may feel triggered by memories, loneliness, self-doubt. That does not mean you are failing. It means you are healing from something that is deeply affects your mind, heart, and spiritually. You have been traumatized. You have been out of your body experiences with either you were sleep deprived or you were just beaten, or you might have been like me. You had no rights. You had no say so over yourself. I remember I was just telling someone about my abuse, and I always had long hair, and I like my hair. It's thick, it's long, I can do what I want. I never really wore it out a lot certain times because it just falls straight, and I don't like that. I want some type of curl. He made me cut all my hair off. And he didn't make me, he cut my hair off because I needed to wash. It took time to wash my hair. It took time to dry my hair. And I would sit in the mirror and play with my hair, or I would ask, can I go somewhere so somebody can do it? Oh, you ain't going nowhere. You going to wash your hair and let the air dry. After a while, your hair is a problem. I'm going to take you somewhere and we're just going to cut it off. This way, all you got to do is run a comb through it. You done. Put a hat on. I always thought of myself as a very attractive woman. I have never lived a life where I was just made to put a baseball cap on. And just let's go. Or he wouldn't let me wash up. He wouldn't run out the door. What? And you want me to go in there and ask them people for what? And my breath stink. I got coal in my eyes. I did not wash my behind. I wasn't raised like that. But when you're in abuse, you have no rights. You were traumatized. You went through things that just was beneath you, or it just wasn't, it was survival. There's a difference between surviving and survival mode, and force to survive. I believe I was in survival mode and forced to survive. And my mindset was just surviving those two. That's strange. And that's incredible. That's why I told you, you're smarter than what you think, because you learn things to survive. Now, get this. I'm a diabetic. I wasn't allowed to go to the doctor. I went to the hospital to go do my A1Cs one day. One day I'll tell you the story what I got beat with. But for now, I have to help someone. I can't sit here and cry. I don't got time to cry about something like that no more. But I was beaten really bad with an object for going to the hospital to do my A1Cs. So when I would get to experiences where I was just too weak to do anything, he had me constantly doing this, constantly doing that, constantly cleaning, constantly doing this, constantly doing that. He set his big fat butt there. You get weak because you're using energy. If you know what diabetics go through. So finally, since he liked to eat, it was like, okay, you can eat. So after a while, he just stopped depriving me of food. I was no good to you. But I wasn't allowed to go to the doctor. Never took medication the whole time. But I wasn't eating enough for the sugar to go up. Maybe to go lower. And that's just as dangerous. So now I take care of myself. And surviving and my healing now, I love it. Back on track. Trauma. Part of healing is learning to trust yourself again. Learning how to say no without feeling guilty. Learning that healthy love does not hurt, control, threaten, or destroy your confidence. When you say insulting things to me And we're going to go into a segment of red flags, because that's what they'll do in the beginning. They'll say insulting things to you. You know, you'll be talking out loud. They'll embarrass you. Control the situation. Want you to leave all of a sudden. You first meet them, they want you to leave all of a sudden. You're having a good time. You're out to clear blue because they're uncomfortable. Because they're not social beings. They can't stand being around people. As I told you in part 3, when they get exposed, they don't like that. Most of them are narcissists. Most of them want the attention on them, or it's not going their way, or they don't know how to express themselves, you know, with other people because they're not social beings. How we got attracted to them? Because we gave them a little bit of control. We talked it too much about things that we shouldn't have talked about. And we're going to have a segment on that when you first meet a guy. Keep your mouth shut. Don't always talk about other women's, your life, your family. Learn to read the room. I told you I learned a lot. And the last part, because I won't keep you at all long today. If you're listening today, remember this. You deserve peace. Peace on earth. You deserve it. Peace of mind, peace in your heart. You deserve it. Your hands can rest. You can sleep peacefully. You deserve it. You deserve healthy love. But the thing is, you gotta love yourself first. Before you start another relationship, love you. Don't go into that new relationship telling that man I was abused and every detail of it, because he could be one himself and know how easy to get to you. They're all over. The one day, the life you fought so hard to survive will finally feel safe again for you to enjoy. Just takes time. And that's why you heal out loud. And it doesn't mean I'm healing out loud. It means the steps that you take are independent steps, or steps towards your life, walking into your life again. Evolving maybe what you didn't learn or what is for you to learn. It's deep. These men are mastermind manipulators and skillful liars. Protect yourself at all times. Protect your mind. Remember I told you to build a wall inside of, if you haven't already left and you're watching this, healing out loud begins. Sometimes you can begin it while you're there, still in that relationship. Build a wall. Build a wall inside of that relationship. So that when it comes time that you just want to shake it off, and you are shaking it off and you move on, it won't be as bad. You won't feel obligated to stay. You won't feel obligated, like, what am I going to do? Especially if you were like me, kind of financially dependent off of them. It was his house, his money, his cars. Oh, he made sure I got rid of my car. Anything I had, oh, that's what they're going to do. Oops, we fell because I jumped. I'm sorry. But they're going to make sure you don't have nothing. So you heal out loud. And as my camera fell, and I won't do this video over, give yourself a hug. Healing out loud. And tell yourself, I love you. Until we meet again, my sisters, I love you.